Good morning, everyone. As you can see, I haven't even had the chance to get dressed yet. I'm Susan Thomas. I'm an Emerald coach. And I want to talk to you a little bit about treating your body like a temple. As a Christian, as someone who is married to a pastor, has a wonderful faith, and makes God the number one priority in my life, which can be hard at times, especially with how much I love my children and how much I love helping people. But God calls us to treat our bodies like a temple. That it's equally important not to nurture our spiritual selves, but our emotional selves, our physical selves. And for me, that is one of the biggest reasons I began my health and fitness journey, was because I wasn't treating myself like a temple. By eating junk, I was treating myself like junk. And because I wasn't treating my body like a temple, on some level, I was disconnected from God. And I didn't even realize it. It was the reason behind all my self-hate. It was the reason behind my depression. It was the reason I was so freaking miserable with all these wonderful blessings in my life. I mean, I found a wonderful man and married him. He gave me 2 beautiful children, and yet I was miserable, and it made no sense. I was even pursuing a career at the time that I thought was right for me, and yet I was miserable, and it made no sense to me. And the reason I was miserable was because I was disconnected from the Lord. And when I began my health and fitness journey, I began to understand the importance of not just exercising and eating right. I began to understand the importance of treating myself right, of treating myself like a temple. And I began to not only enjoy my workouts, to enjoy eating healthy, but I began to look for ways to improve me. I found that I actually had a yearning to pray, and that was not always so. I used to be the worst prayer person in the world. You could twist my arm and break it in half, and I still wouldn't have gone out to pray. But now I am firmly addicted to prayer. Since beginning this journey, my spiritual life has completely exploded. And my depression has all but disappeared. Yes, this journey has been great in helping me lose some weight and learning how to eat right. But all in all, this journey is making me a better person. It's teaching me what it is to truly have joy versus being happy. And there is a huge difference between having joy and being happy. Happiness doesn't last. It's a temporary thing. You can have it, but it's going to slip through your fingers like sand. Joy is what the Lord can give you, and it lasts. It stays right there in your hand, and it's not going anywhere. And He can continue to fill you up with that joy no matter what the hell is going on in your life. Like yesterday, I had an awful day. Our wiring in this apartment is a little old. 3 fuses blew, we lost power. I had to go to my parents' house to do laundry. I always have to go to my parents' house to do laundry, and I hate laundry. And on top of having to do the chore I hate the most, I had to care for 2 children who were extra ornery that day and driving me up the wall. And then on the way home, on the way to the store to get a few things, we got into a small fender bender. And then we get home, and one of the fuses blows again. Really, it was an awful day. It was. But you know, the thing is, I didn't get angry. I didn't get irritated. I was fine the whole time. You know, I was still happy. I still had, because I have joy. I don't have happiness. I have God-given joy. And because of that, what could have potentially been a derailing day that could have sent me into a spiral of depression for months, like a year ago, was just a day to me. A day with a few obstacles. Why fret over things I can't control? Which is what it was. Just a day that was out of my control. So I just went with it. So I guess I'm saying that I think you should make yourself a priority, because working out, eating healthy can lead to so much more. It can lead to you understanding how to treat yourself like a temple. It can lead to you understanding the importance of your spiritual life, the importance of treating yourself well emotionally. The physical health is just one part of it. We've got to treat ourselves well emotionally and spiritually as well to get the whole package of healthy. And I have finally discovered how to do that. And I have this big passion in my heart to help as many other people as possible to do that. Health and fitness is great. Working out is great. Eating healthy is great. Because God calls us to treat ourselves like a temple. It is a God-given calling to each one of us to take care of ourselves. And I think it's wonderful. So many people have got the spiritual side down. But so many of us don't really care to work on the physical part because it sounds boring. It's something we don't want to do. And I'm telling you right now, if you're not treating your body like the temple it is, God dwells in you. God made you in his image. So it is up to you to take care of your body. If someone were to pour 2 tons of dirt in your church, you'd be upset, right? So why are you pouring dirt into your body that is just as sacred as the church, if not more? Because you are where he dwells. You are what he uses to reach people. You are his hands and feet. Why the hell aren't you taking care of those hands and feet that can influence so many people? You cannot be your full potential self if you are not taking care of yourself. So today, I want you to think long and hard about whether you need to make change in your life, whether you need to start treating yourself like the temple you are, like treating yourself the way you deserve to be treated. And if you want help starting on that journey, because I know just starting to think about it is so overwhelming, and you can get a little lost in how to get started. If you need help getting started, message me, leave me a comment, leave your email down below in the comments, and I will get with you and I will talk, and we can set up a time to talk one-on-one about how to get you started. If what I have to offer is right for you, or maybe help you find the option for you that is right for you. I look forward to hearing from you, and I hope you take this seriously today and begin to treat yourself the way you deserve to be treated. Treat yourself like the temple you are.